Hello. Let's wait for it to catch up to us tonight. Hi, everybody. How are we doing? I'm hot. It was a cooler day, but it's a little bit warm running around getting everything ready this afternoon. So let's see. Oh, Kim is already in the chat. Hi, Kim. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Stephanie. Gail is here. Kathy is here. How is everyone doing tonight? Mom's in the chat. Looks like. At least I saw somebody say hi. Mom, maybe she's not here yet. Hi, I'm home. I've been home for a few days, but we came home and immediately unloaded, reloaded, and did a show. Set up on Friday, set up and did the show on Saturday. So I am just barely now getting back to kind of a normal and ran some errands, went to the grocery store, that kind of stuff. We got a new fridge, so I didn't buy a bunch of groceries before it got delivered. And then I was gone for 2 weeks, so there's not a lot of food in the house. And I was going to try and get some of that stocked up tonight. But here we are. We're back home doing a live for our Tuesday night. I have pulled, there was a few random things that I knew that didn't get pulled from traveling that I pulled tonight. But I did, Laura, I have two fans on. I'm telling you, it's just how it goes. I have to tell you, I have one in front of me that's blowing under the desk, and I have one right back here that's blowing towards my face. So that's all we can do currently. We have, Jeff has gotten all the fans up here already plugged in. We're good to go. So there he is. Speaking of which, he's out there. I think he went out and was watering the lawn and everything. Good evening, Laura. Good to see you as well. And for the reminder, I did turn this one up a little bit. So let's see. So hi, Vintage Viking Treasures. Thank you for coming and joining me tonight for a live sale. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me, seeing what has shown up that I have found while I've been out snooping on our way home from our trip, and a few little stops around town before, in between shows and grocery store visits and all that jazz. So was able to spend time with my friend Kathleen. You see her in the chats occasionally. Yeah, she helped me do some packing of items, some smalls for the booth. So I got to get over there this week and get that straightened up and add some more stuff over there. All the things. That also being said, couple of things. Hi, Kim. She's modding for us tonight. Kristen was just too much work going on tonight. We did get to see her and Jason quick at the show this weekend. They came down and we exchanged some goodies from when she was on our show last month, I guess it was in July. And so we got that squared up. Next thing is Kim. We have her scheduled for a Me and My Mod sale coming up in September. That'll be really fun to do. Steven is going to be on his normal 4th Tuesday next week. I've double checked with him. I've set it up, sent him the link, all this stuff, so he'll be all up and ready to go. Hi, good to see you. Thanks for coming and joining. I know. See, Kim's like so excited to come on live, so you can, and so she can see how it is and how it works and all the things and stuff, and my way of being able to give back to my mods. So that's really fun for me. Right. Normal is going to be a it's not, everything is going to not be normal for quite a while. So a couple things more housekeeping, and then I'll get into the kind of an announcement I've been kind of waiting to share with you guys, because I wanted to share it here on my channel. Obviously, since it's been busy since I got back, I haven't done any invoicing. So therefore, that means the Tuesday before I left and the 2 Tuesdays while I was gone and this Tuesday will all be on one inventory invoice that'll be going out. And I have those boxes from the last 2 weeks right here. I have the other stuff already right next to me. We're getting that organized. So we should be able to get that all together and get it going and going out the door. On Saturday, this coming Saturday, I am going to be on Trisha's channel, Sandy and Otto. That is the name of her channel on YouTube. It is a Saturday night sale, starts at 8 Mountain Time. So I know that gets later. Sometimes it goes till midnight-ish for me. So I know it is a little bit longer sale, but it is really fun to be able to sell with multiple people in that format. So there's that as well. Now, with that all being said, the next big thing we have going on is, do I need a reminder? Oh, probably. Yes, probably, Kathy, because about 3 weeks ago, month and a half ago, somewhere in there, lots of people know I've done shows with Barb over the years. We do a lot of live shows together, Houston, Kansas City, Springfield, all those kind of things. She got a phone call. We have been offered a space in Round Top, Texas, basically. So what that means for us is we're going to have a semi-permanent location of a store, quote unquote, kind of like an independent building vendor mall space, in a property that is in the whole area that they do Round Top for. Round Top is in Texas. It's kind of between that triangle, like right in the middle of the triangle of Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, and I know, right? That's about how I feel, Kathy. And San Antonio, Austin area. That means that we need to gather and take and set up by the beginning of October for this season's Round Top. I know it's almost it's exciting, it's scary, it's fun, it's all the things all at once. It's a lot of logistics that we have to put together because, yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm hoping it'll be a really good thing. We're going to give it a go for about a year at the very least. We feel like that is the least that we can do with the opportunity that's been given to us. And basically, it is a 30 by 30 house. So 900 square feet. Mind you, my booth at American Classic is 10 by 11. And I keep that crammed. But this is going to be 9 times that much. Thank you, Stephanie, because we're going to need it. Everybody's going to need it in this process. Mom, Jeff, me, Barb, all the people, all the stuff. Because the other thing, I know it is so close. The other thing is we're going to be doing this around other shows that we've already have scheduled. That means, like, I have a Scandinavian show in October at my lodge. We have a show in November in Denver. We have a show in Pennsylvania in November. There's a convention in Kansas City in September. We have a wedding September 6th in Washington, D.C. So, oh, thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. I've wanted to say something, but I really wanted to make sure that we had kind of, all our ducks in a row, so to speak, and get a lot more of, I just kind of had to wrap my mind around it. I have a logistics brain, and I really needed to kind of just figure out if I thought it would be doable between the scheduling that we have already planned and the, getting the right stuff to the right place at the right time and all that jazz as we go along. Cindy, that one is it's in Carlisle. It's the Eastern National Antique Show, I believe, that is put on in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. The gentleman that puts that show on, we've been vendors together with in Houston, and we'll be vendors with him in Round Top. So we wanted to go out and venture a little bit east. That was our first, brainstorm plan way back, when it was really slow in the springtime and we didn't have much going on. And now here we are with 10 million things to do all at once. So, that's cool, Stephanie. I know Jeff has had some of his family came from Pennsylvania area. So he's excited to go to that show with me and help set up. He's excited to be the hauler mover guy for me and be able to be out there in Pennsylvania for that one as well. So that's kind of the big craziness. So if you see my brain going 10 million different directions, and I was just gone for 2 weeks for a vacation with my mother, which was good. We had a great time. We got to see lighthouses. We got to go to museums. We got to go to an aquarium, go on the beach, and all of it before these hurricanes hit out on the Outer Banks, which is awesome because that would have been a total bummer if we'd gone all the way out there. And I know other people are having issues with that. And I totally have sympathy for them having all that weather change their plans for them. So we were fortunate to have some really great weather on our trip. We got to go to a lot of different stores. We got to go to Replacements. Is it LLC or whatever it is? You see their ads all the time for china, silver, crystal. That is an amazing place. So I have a video of that I need to edit and put together and put out. So, okay. Oh no, Romola. Glad you made it into the comments. So, yes, it is going to be an exciting, crazy end of the year. These next, 4 months, September, October, November, December. Oh, 5 months. Oh yeah. And that little thing called 12 Days of Christmas coming up in December as well. So there's that. So I'm feeling a little bit behind. I'm hoping that we get our routine. I get caught up with all the invoicing, get caught up at the booth, and then for the couple weeks, and then we can go crazy again for the next, we'll just rotate on and off crazy, in and out of it all the time. So Kim is going to mod for us tonight. I have the stuff laid out. I have a bag or so that is not unpacked yet. And I found that I have been hoarding a little bit of plush. So it needs to go to my booth. So it is coming to you guys first. And we will go from there with that. I will hold the plush till the end. So if you're not interested in plush, I'd love for you to hang out and just watch with us and be here. But if you don't need to do plush, you're more than welcome to head out either way. So any questions, throw them in the chat. I'm sure anybody can give you some sort of answer, and we will make sure that we get the right one eventually. If you have any questions, please let me know. Speaking of which, the town that we're going to be closest to in Texas is called Carmine. And I'm remembering it because, Carmine was was it Shirley's boyfriend in Laverne and Shirley, the TV show? That's how I'm remembering it. So it's like Carmine or something on the Y is the name of the building or that's already there. And the lady is from Colorado. Barb knew her from up in Parker, and she's basically doing individual kind of cottages or buildings for more vendors to come down and have their own little space on her building next to her big warehouse showroom. So that is where all that's going to be. So we have a lot of work to do for that. However, that will help the situation around here on the backlog of all the stuff that is sitting and waiting for a show, because it's going to go have a permanent place to go. And then we can go in and out of there like going to Houston. We'll just pack up from there and take it to Houston for a show, and it won't be just sitting here in the house. So it's got a lot of potential, and I'm going to be going back and forth all the time of all the things that my brain thinks about as we go prepare for it. So, Kim, you ready? We'll just start. Go from there. I found this guy. It's a little giraffe mug. It'll be a $3 start. Oh, hi, Becky. He's got a little giraffe down in the bottom of the mug like a surprise. There's no mark on the bottom, but I love giraffes. One of my first collections, giraffes and hearts. So had to pick him up. I need to have a spot. Okay, found a spot. We're going to put that over there, and I need some sticky notes. So I got the other stuff out already, and we'll be set to go. Okay, so yeah, there's been a lot of talking behind the scenes. A lot of our local people know that we're getting ready for that. Other vendors that we've done things with over the years are excited to have us come down there because people have just been saying, you guys need to come down to Round Top over and over and over again. And it finally presented itself and it's exciting. So that being said, I'm still going to hopefully be able to offer you guys smalls throughout all that time. And I'm hoping then that I can even do like, I don't know, a Texas Tuesday or something like that when I'm in Round Top. And we can kind of go through some of the stuff in our shop that way. So this little guy is a cobalt bottle. Looks like a baby. It will be an $8 start. He is approximately 5¼ inches tall. On the back, it says liquid, and the front says 1/2 pint. Apparently, it needs a little bit of a wash because you can see all the fingerprints on him. But here is the front of the face on the bottle again. And there is the back, and it says liquid. I don't know if it says, I don't see anything on the bottom. So it also kind of changed my picking style. I'd say that loosely. And how I look, how I'm outsourcing, as Mom and I were at different places this trip, I was definitely looking at different kinds of displays, different kinds of colorways, different ideas that that I like, that were pleasing to my eye, that are kind of our style, a way that we can bring you know, our flavor to a booth. And so that was kind of a fun way to be able to go this last trip as well. This is a pewter angel pear. I'm going to say this will be a $10 start. I think it's marked on the back. Yep, it says Gallo, Gallo, right here. Right there. Up, are we going back to the bottle? Because I'm just going to be on total speed round because that's the way my brain is lately. We got M on the blue baby bottle. You got it, M. So anybody else wants in? Otherwise, we can claim that for M. And that's going to go right here. Perfect. Thank you, M. And then I'm going to sit for the lag, or for me to slow down a minute. Okay, so I this pewter was a $10 start. There's the mark on the back. So we have two angels, fairies, that have this really pretty aurora borealis in purples, pinks in between them. Some enamel kind of painting on their wings. It is approximately 3½ inches tall and about 3 inches wide, maybe an inch deep. Is there anything on the bottom? No, there, well, yes, there is. What is that? It was upside down. Starlight is etched into the bottom. Let's see if can I catch it. And I'm go, oh, there it is, upside down. Here we go. Right there. Hi, Steph. How are you tonight? So that's probably the name of this design, I would guess. So I love pewter pieces. And since it's not a wizard or a dragon, I thought it was great. About yay big. So, Steph, I don't know if you heard the announcement I made earlier or not. Hi, Maritza. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. If anybody didn't hear it, take it back about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. Watch it on replay super fast, catch up. You'll know all the things, all the stuff, and can ask all the questions. All right, next up, this is an acrylic container double set. Someone has applied shells to the top. This will be an $8 start. I'm assuming it was, you know, someone's, because you can kind of see the underside. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's It looks like glue gun, which, you know, holds really well, but it doesn't look like it was permanently, you know, let's say factory applied. Let's put it that way. Some great shells. We got to be on the beach all along the coast. North Carolina. So it's a double container. So the two lids come off, but the containers themselves are attached and are do not come apart. The containers themselves are 4 inches and 3.5 inches tall. The big one is 3 inches across, and the little one is about 2.25 across. There's Mom in the chat. There she is. So this would be fun for, you know, cotton balls, Q-tips, paper clips, rubber bands, all the things, all the stuff. A fun way to organize on the desk, and you'll be able to see what's in it, and it wouldn't get lost. I don't think that there is a maker mark on the bottom. I believe the acrylic itself is probably mass produced and someone embellished it. So that is that one. So, okay, you're going there. Yep. I think Mom's been taking lots of naps, getting back to the altitude. I think that's probably one of the worst things. You don't really realize it until you've been gone or you're back a couple days and you're like, why don't I feel like, you know, running around and doing all the things yet? It's because the dang altitude we have to get used to again. Just even from 2 weeks. And I'm still on the Eastern and Central time. Waking up too early. Okay. Now this piece I found in when we were doing the show this last weekend. I found it back because I had set it aside to bring it home to show it to you all. It is a made in Japan jam and salt and pepper shaker set. Now, I did have it at the show for $40, but I will start it here for $24 as a metal stand. The shakers are, and the ceramic jar are, they're all ceramic. We have the stoppers, we have the Made in Japan stickers, and the strawberries hang up here at the top. The bottom piece has the lid with a little jam spoon in it, and also has the Made in Japan sticker at the bottom. Now this lid it doesn't fit every single spot. It fits in there nicely on the, you know, turn it a few times, you'll get it right in there. It has the details of the strawberries, and there are both the stoppers and both the stickers. These are a little bit bigger shakers. They're about 2.5 inches all the way to the stems. And the green stand also has that Made in Japan, so you know that it is all one set, that it originally came together. I had a strawberry recipe box, and as soon as I thought, oh, I should take that home and throw it on YouTube with you guys, somebody decided they wanted to take that home. But this finally made it for you all to see. I just thought it was the cutest little set. Let's see, it should be about 10 inches tall and about 4 by 4 at the base. All metal. It reminds me of the metal stands for the mugs that you can hang, like 4 on a mug tree. That's what it reminds me of for the stand. It's a very lightweight metal. It's not super heavy. All right. I know, it's kind of fun. Speaking of strawberries. All right, what's next? Let's go here. I believe I got this locally. I think it is one of the mass-produced stylized paperweights. I would start him at $8. Unfortunately, this is not one, a squid, octopus, whatever you want to call him. He is a hollow head, and then the base has been attached here in the middle. I believe it's something similar to what they have at Hobby Lobby, but this one does not. It doesn't have the stuff, the frit in the glass that makes it glow. I've tried with the black light. I've tried with the daylight. All the things. This is a no glow, but a cute little octopus nonetheless. I tried. Nothing there, unfortunately. He is, I think I told you the start. I'm going to tell you he is 6 inches tall and about 5 inches across. He might be a little bit more, like maybe 5.5 this way, because those ones stick out a little bit further. I wish that he had that day glow stuff in him, but he doesn't. He has applied eyes. And this was the big trend that I've been seeing. I've heard about it. I mean, I know we went to the coast. However, there was nautical stuff, what do they call it? Fisherman core. So everything from ships, boats, canoes, anything fishing, sea life, shells, the fishing lures, the fishing bobbers, those float net balls, nets, all of it. That is what it's a $8 start. Sorry, Kim. Thank you. All of that is what seems to be out there and prominent in the malls right now. And the brass ships, brass animals, that was everywhere as well. So, what was that? No worries, no worries. So, there is our octopus. He is a little heavy. I would guess he's close to a pound. It's all good. Yep, Kim is in the chat modding for us tonight, so I probably just kept talking and it just probably was in the middle of the sentence and it just got run on altogether. Right. I found a small Corningware mini square casserole. This will be a $4 start. It's their petite pan. Made in the USA. Corning is in New York, I believe. With the handles, this is about 7 inches across. Are we back? I got a phone call, didn't catch it. Sorry. I know it was there. And I was like, I can't turn it off fast enough. All right. Okay, Stephanie, we'll see you in a little bit. I know the autocorrect has been rough lately when I've been putting stuff in the chat. I totally understand. So I think I was at 7 by 5 by 1.5 inches on the mini pan with the Corning blue, what do they call the blue flowers? The cornflower blue flowers, something like that. Okay, good. Oh, right. Exactly. Let's not have any redos of last week. That was rough at that hotel. I don't know why. Well, I know why the first time it kicked me off because it stopped charging my phone. And that was because of what I had it plugged into wasn't working, and I didn't realize it until too late. So, hi, Geneva. Good to see you. So, Stephanie, you and Kim, we can claim that for Stephanie. Thank you. All right. Stephanie. Mini Corning. And that was at 4. Perfect. What is that? Got it. Got it. Got it. All the things. Okay. I have a little blue sun catcher. Has a snowflake pressed into it. This will be a $5 start. This is approximately 3 by 3 and I would say 1/4 inch thick. I wish it was marked. Have no idea who made it. Really pretty blue color. Let's see. I didn't check to see if there was any. Nope. No glow in there. But a nice little 6-point snowflake design pressed into the glass. And can hang those in the window to catch the sun. That'd be great. I have my kitchen window in the morning has all the morning light. It would be great. I have a blue bottle it's in stuff with beads that hangs in that window to catch the light. All right. I'm not looking forward to seeing snowflakes anytime soon, though, I have to tell you. Definitely not looking forward to that. I have another little basket with seashells attached. It has some all sorts of different little spices inside. I don't know all the thing about the spices. I picked it up because I like the shells that were attached to the little basket. With the handle, it's going to be a $4 start, which means it is approximately 5 inches tall and about 4 inches wide with the handle. A little bit 4 this way, 3 this way, 5 this way. It has 4 shells attached to the lid and a cute little woven basket. It smells good. It smells kind of like clove and like if you're going to make like apple cider or something like that. So I'm just going to leave it all in there because I feel like that's how it came in the first place, and I'm not going to disturb that. I looked at it, make sure it's all good. Nothing's icky in there, but needs to just stay all together. So that is the other seashell basket that I have. I have a couple things of linens. The first one is a retro printed oven mitt in those bright yellow orange colors, and it says man with a pan. I have seen this designer in a couple different gift shops. This will be a $5 start. The ones I've seen are, I think this brand is like $12 to $20 for the different towels or oven mitts. It's brand new though. Has a little hook for hanging, and it is nice and clean inside. Looks like if you have somebody who enjoys cooking or likes that colorway, it's a really fun retro printed themed kitchen linen line that they have with this brand. I've seen them in a Scandi shop, and I don't know much about it. BlueQ.com, 100% cotton, machine wash cold, tumble dry low, or line dry. So that is that guy. And same kind of colorway. This will be we're going to go $2 start. And I thought it was chickens. It's a turkey. Oh, Ramola's in there. You got it, Ramola. Can claim that for Miss Ramola. That is the oven mitt at 5. Perfect. Thank you so much. So like I said, I thought this was chickens at first. Definitely turkeys. $2 start. A woven kitchen towel. We have oranges, yellows, and greens. Every square has the little turkey in it, and it is fully throughout the whole towel. And then the reverse obviously has the opposite colorway because it's woven. I don't think it has a tag on it. I don't have a maker tag on it. I'm guessing this is cotton though. And that'd be great for the fall. So that actually needs to go in the fall pile unless someone claims it. We'll put it there to start with. Okay. Let's see. That is that. Okay, I'm going to do a few more things off the table. Then we'll get to what hasn't been unwrapped yet. All right, Kim, I'm going to ease you into some choices. I have one of this colorway, and the next round will be, I have 3 of the other colorway. These are marble. They're stone spheres. They go for about $15. I will start them for $8 here. They come with a wooden stand, approximately 2.5 inches across. This one is grays and an off-white color with a little bit of, well, it looks like either, I think that might be staining from where it sat on the stand. I don't think that's the color in the stone. That kind of fits right on there. These are black lacquer wooden stands. So I have one in the gray and white, $8 sphere, and they are fairly heavy. I would guess at least 8 ounces. I looked for these specific. I looked for more stone kind of styles in the decor while we were gone. And boy, some of these are just crazy. But I got a good deal, passing it on to you guys. So that is the gray and white one. And then the next one is same start, but they are all in the creams. Cream, off-white cream kind of colorway. Same wooden stand. 3 available. So it's more of just the off-white. This one has a circle of a little bit darker where the line of the stone, I know there's a word for that. What is that word? This one's got like a little bit of a speckling of more of that darker cream, like a light orange to it. And then this last one is a little bit more, it's got a little more orange or amber to it altogether. So it's a little bit darker. You can kind of see the difference there. So I have 3 of these available in this colorway. This one has a little more color to it. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, my favorite. No, I don't want to leave the site. Thank you. This one has a circle and this one has some dots. The grain in the stones. That's what it is. And again, they all come with a black stand. And like I said, when I've been in some of the rock shops and stuff, these start around $15 a piece for this size, give or take. So that's why I'm starting them at 8. If we pass on things tonight, if there's something you're interested in, you can send me an email and or leave a comment on the video. If it has already gone to my booth, I cannot guarantee that I can pull it by the time I get there, but I will do my best if it gets there before I get a comment about it. So we know it's possible to pull it, and we just don't. Sometimes it's a race. But I will be going to my booth probably on Thursday this week to get some more stuff rearranged in there since it's been 3 weeks, I think. I went and straightened it up right after we got home, but I need to put some new stuff in there. All right, this is a hobby piece. I would like to start this at $15. I'd probably have it somewhere around 18 to 24 at my booth. It's kind of like a gnarled tree with an owl sitting in it. Looks very akin to the treasure craft in the wood grain portion of it. And it comes all the way down, or like a driftwood piece of wood. So, and here's the bottom, it's hollow. And I'm going to find the signature for you. It's from 1981. And I think it's Irene Getz is the name of the person who did this piece. So we're looking at almost 44 years ago this piece was made, or fired or painted, or whatever you want to call it. I think it'd be great with some fall or Halloween decor or display. It's very unique. I haven't seen this style before. Reminds me of driftwood or those gnarled trees that we have over in Garden of the Gods. And so it is, let's see, we're going to, height wise, it is about 6.5 inches tall. Width, we're at about 6.5 also, and depth, that is around 4 inches. So 4, 6.5, 6.5. That is the owl. All right, you're going back over here. You might need to go to my fall pile as well for the booth. Okay. I have some cookie cutters. The ones I have are the kind of the brass or the pink metal color. Sorry. Let me pull. Oh, there's the copper one too. So the first ones I have will just be $1 each. If more than one person comes in, y'all can decide whether you want to be any more than $1 each on them. And I'll show them one at a time. And you can just claim them with the word of the shape that they are. This one is a bell. Let's see. Oh, there we go. It's kind of that pinky. I don't know what to describe it. I always just think of them as they're not copper. They're just a pink metallic color in the vintage style. I have a Santa with the pack. They all have the handle here, like in the middle for holding on to and pushing in. This also would make a great, I see you, Cindy, thank you. These would be fun for doing a whole, like a Christmas tree in cookie cutters. Cindy B for the bell. You got it. Thank you so much. Next available is a tree. Boy, they're reflecting the light pretty well. These are in really good shape. Some of these older vintage ones get smushed a lot being in a drawer or being used. I think these ones were just not used. They were just kept safe. Cindy would like the tree also. I have a camel. This reminds me of the pink and white frosted cookies when we were a kid, the animal cracker kind of cookies. The camel was one of the favorite ones in that pack. And I have the scalloped star. And I have 2 more that they're going to be a little bit different price points. There'll be a $2 start, please, Kim. This one is a Wilton copper. Let me read. It has a tag on it, so I don't know if it has any information on it. Cindy wants a star. All right, thank you. Wilton 2000 copper plated gingerbread boy. He is approximately 3.5 inches tall. And that is the Wilton cookie cutter. And there it is, what it says right there. Copper plated gingerbread boy. These would be fun with some gingham, ribbon or lace, or hanging on a tree, doing a decoration or a wreath, something like that as well. And the last one that I have for a start of $2 is really pretty fun. Cindy, you got him? I will put him at the boy at 2. Cookie cutter, you got him. Thank you. I think this one is older. It has a wooden handle, and it is a little more pink than the previous ones. It is also a $2 start. I would say it's probably, if at an antique store, some of these are up to $5, $8 a piece. It's an elephant. I love him. Whimsical, super cute. Here's a little bit, you can see the difference in the color. This is more of a pastel pink, and this is kind of more of a coppery pink that the other ones were. So he's got the wooden handle, and there's the air holes for when you're squishing the cookie, so you don't end up with it too smushed. And the wooden handle that's painted black. He's a little bit bigger. That means he is 5.5 inches by 4.5 inches. So 5.5 by 4.5. This was a $2 start also. So same price. No worries, Kim. We are all good. Okay. You guys are going over there. This goes back here. Okay. I've had this one before. I love these metal recipe boxes. This one is the fall leaves. It'll be I'm going to say it's an $8 start because it comes with a stack of recipe cards as well. It's in fairly good condition. We have a little bit of some scratch there on the top, but it is hinged. Nice and clean inside. There is some wear on the bottom where it has roamed around a counter for a while. That's the Syndicate Manufacturing Company. These are the standard size that hold by the 3x5 cards. So it is 5.25 by 3.25, and it is about 3.5 inches tall. It comes with this stack of recipe cards. Are they recipes? Nope. They're not recipe cards. They're just plain old note cards. So my mistake. I thought they were recipe cards because they were back to back. And now that I'm flipping through them, they're just plain old lined note cards. But I will include them. And there's a couple of jar labels for canning. So let's go in there just like that. Orange, green, yellow, brown. Oh, and it has the original A and TG and Y. Must have been a drugstore or something like that. Original price tag on it. Kind of fun. All right. We're going to go to okay, you guys got to move over. Oh, I have another linen. It is a hot pad, a square one. What else would we call them? It's just it's not the mitt, so it's just a square one. Hi, Chu. Welcome. Good to see you. So Kitchen Compliments. This is a permanent press fabric produced through New York. This is a coordinate for the Corningware pattern with those poppies and the little butterflies on it. Corningware, like the cornflower blue pattern, they have this pattern as well. This will be a $6 start. It has a little wooden ring, and it is a square quilted pot holder. Obviously, it wasn't, it's like new old stock, still has this tags on it. It is 7 by 7. And does it have a date on it at all? I don't see any date. That's the front of it, and there's nothing on the back. So I keep getting my thumb stuck in there. Either it was stuck in a drawer or put on a wall, and nobody used it for pulling anything out of the oven. Oh, here, 1977 Corning. That is the copyright date, probably, of that pattern itself. That it's bright. It's really bright yellow. Keep putting linens somewhere, and I'm missing them. Oh, okay. Good to know. Thank you, Kathy. I thought this was kind of fun. This will be a $5 start. Do you have anyone who enjoys Legos in your family or building blocks, whatever brand it is that they like? This is a non-branded mug made to look like Legos. I've seen these in several different colors. $5 start. So the front has the top of the blocks, and then the sides, they're that way. And then the back looks like the bottom of the blocks. Nothing that's got a brand or anything marked on it. Nothing at all. So it is, where are we at? Almost 5 inches tall. 4 3/4 inches tall. About 5 inches with the handle, and then about 4 inches. 4 inches this way, 5 inches this way, and almost 5 inches this way. Very lightweight plastic. I would think you'd be able to attach blocks to it. Now, these don't have like on the little knobs. I know how Lego has their branding on the little dots, but there's nothing like that on here. But still kind of fun. You have somebody who likes Lego. A fun white elephant gift, something like that. All right, what else? We haven't unpacked yet. Mom, are you still watching? I thought about you when I picked this up. I guess you'll have to let me know if you're interested. Which means I'm pulling fresh from the pickings. Yep. All right. This will be a $3 start. This is a newer mug. Mackinac Island with the bicycle. Kind of has the blue speckled, kind of like like a robin egg kind of look with the black handle. And then the black print for the bicycle and the name of the island. I believe it's basically a souvenir. It's a newer company. There's a barcode on the bottom. But cute little mug. About 3.5 inches tall. Let's see. We're going to keep going for the stuff that hasn't been unwrapped yet. Bubble, we got bubble. Oh, okay. Okay. Trying to think of where I even got this. I have a cobalt animal. Again, don't know the maker. It is not signed. At least I don't think it's signed. I'll get this up and I'll see if it's signed. I need to start this at $16. Let me see if there's any mark. I'm not seeing any mark on it. This is a little squirrel. We have his tail curled up. There's his little face. a blue cobalt glass animal. It does have a polished, browned and polished bottom. I'm not seeing anything underneath where that sticker goo was. He is approximately 2.5 inches tall and about 3 inches, little over 3 inches wide, and maybe about 1.5 inches deep. I thought he was cute because of the way his tail all curled up. I thought it was a snail at first when I first went looking for him, but definitely a little squirrel face. So that is that choice. I can't even see in this bin. I don't know if what I have left even pull out of it, honestly. Okay, this is something I found this one and I was really excited. We have been to a gift shop that carries this line of jewelry. And some of this is really expensive. This is going to be let's see, it's going to probably need to be around a $24 start. I believe these pendants start around $40 and up, depending on what size they are and what color they are. This is the container it came in. It's called Heather Gems, and these are made in Scotland. And when we were at a gift shop that had the jewelry, they have a video playing that shows you how they make this. And what it is it is the roots, I believe, or the stems of the heather, which are gathered, and then they dye them into different colors, and then they press them and they put them all together and everything. So there's a whole process for how they make them. And this is what this pendant looks like. These are the roots, what do they call them? The twigs? Stems gathered from the heather stems on the Scottish Highlands. And then they're crafted because they like under pressure, they pull them all together and they've dyed them in these different colors. That's where you get the reds, the greens. They have some with blues. And then they've sliced these into little pendants, and then you can see all of the pieces, and then it's put with like an enamel finish. I believe the chain is a sterling style chain because it is tarnished itself. The chain itself is about an 18-inch chain, a 9-inch drop. And the pendant is approximately 1.25 by 1.5, give or take. If you are really interested in how they make these, they have videos up on their websites and everything. They're really pretty neat. So again, it's called Heather Gems, out of Scotland, out of specifically Stevenston, Scotland. And they've patented it and everything. The ones I thought were really neat were they've cut into like cabochons and put in rings or inside a filigree kind of pendant. But this one is a little bit more the raw wood style. And I knew exactly what it was when I saw it in the case. I said, I need that. That needs to go with me. So that one was fun. Let's see. This is I can't say it's pewter. It's a metal starfish. 3.5 by 3.5, and it is approximately 1 inch tall. It has a spot for like a candle. Those like the narrow, I think they're kind of a Danish style narrower candle. They have them in the import shops, but it is a metal starfish. It's got the pattern on both sides. I didn't tell you a start, did I? $6 start. It's got a little bit of weight to it. I don't know who made it. But with all of the ocean core, that stuff that's going on, that's why I pulled this guy, because I did get a jar full of different color starfish that's still packed from the trip somewhere, but it looks really neat, like in a jar or a pillar candle kind of vase. And I think I have some of the candles that will fit in that stashed away somewhere. That, or I will look them up like they remind me I used to get them at like Pier 1 back in the day. So cute little starfish. I think we got that one emptied out. Oh, goodness sakes. All right. All right. Oh, I know. I have a couple enamel mugs. This is a lighter blue. These will be $3 start. This one's the kind of that traditional kettle blue with the white specks. And then I also have this one, which is a little bit darker, a little more navy blue. Same thing, 2 different colorways. Standard mug style, great for camping. Hot chocolate, all that kind of stuff. Goodness sakes. I think that paper didn't make it in the trash can down by my feet. I bought this one to match up a lid I have. So I'm going to see if that fits in that. It's a guess, but we'll see if I can marry a couple pieces together. This little guy is fun. I don't find these very often. This is going to be a $8 start. It is the mini Pyrex pie plate, pie pan shaped in clear. It has the little pie crust crimp. It is the smaller size. I don't know if they made a children's size or if they just made an individual serving size. That I do not know. It is 6 inches across. And you can read at the bottom here, it says, oh, can we get it? The glare is pretty bad. Pyrex. It says ovenware 206, trademark registered, made in the USA, A13. And then it's got some other number. Oh, 6 inch right here. It says 6 inch. It just keeps the reflection. 6 inch pie. I think I've had some smaller casseroles before. I don't remember if I've had the pie plate before, but super cute. It is about 1 inch deep. Reminds me of like an individual chicken pot pie kind of size. I do not have a date for when these were manufactured. Probably something that could get Googled or looked up. But I like finding things that I know I've had before. So that's fun. All right, we're going to put you in there and you in there. We're going to move these over to the side. And see what's coming out of this one. I have 2 hand-painted milk glass plates. I think they should start at, we probably need to start at $10. I would probably have them somewhere between up to probably 16, 18 in the shop, give or take. Let me take off they had it taped on there, which is really, I'm hoping we're gonna just keep our fingers crossed that none of that comes off. Perfect. So I have 2 available. They both say hand painted on the back. They are 7.5 inches across, and they have this kind of a heart pattern along the edge with that open work. I'm wondering. I'm not seeing a fire on them. So that could tell us they're not as old, but they're probably still, I would guess, 70s or earlier. So this one is like a nature scene with a mountain, a lake, a tree. We have some birds, all in the pastels. 7.5 inches across. And then the other choice, same plate, same design, has a stagecoach painted on it with horses, kind of a fall tree, the road, bushes, whatever behind it along the road. These would be great on a gallery wall. They're kind of totally different. I mean, they go together and then they could be independent with some other theme easily. Very much a landscape with this one, and then this is almost like an English kind of style with that. Or I suppose it could be more of a West, Wells Fargo-ish kind of wagon as well. So, yeah, I thought they were both pretty neat. I don't know if it's stamped hand painted because I think that's a stamp. I can't imagine they wrote the same thing, the same font, the same size, over and over again. I think that's a stamp. So that is the plate offerings. That is that. I'm going to get a quick drink here. Since I am talking away. And let's see. Before we start the plush, I want to double check to see if we have anything else that needs to be unwrapped. I think that is a jar that I was going to use in my booth. Oh, let's try this one. Two of these got set here next to my desk before I left, so I don't remember what it exactly is. I have a Franciscan pitcher, like a creamer pitcher. Looks like it has a kind of a floral design on it. Thank you, Kim, for the reminder. I appreciate that so much. Thanks again for everybody coming and hanging out and see what we found this week or brought out this week and unwrapped this week. This creamer will be a $6 start. That standard kind of speckled look to the Franciscan pottery. This is the floral pattern on the handle side. We have these little indents like this for pouring, and it is marked Franciscan stoneware, made in the USA. Something, I think that's the city at the top. Yep, earthenware, excuse me, not stoneware, earthenware, Franciscan. I love this kind of style. It's very mid-mod. Unfortunately, it's missing its creamer, but it's sugar. It's mate, but there we go. There's that one. Well, you just never know what's going to come out over here, honestly. Because I set it next to my desk so I can have it close by for when we do this. And then if I forget to go into the bag, then it's just here for the next week. This is a pair of ceramic fakers. $4 start. I believe these are made in China. They have a rosebud kind of pattern on them on white porcelain. They have their stoppers. There is no mark on the bottom. I mean, that almost looks like a G, but I don't know what that would be for. This one, oh, I think this was a sticker. That's the remains of a sticker, but it doesn't have anything underneath on the stopper either. And this is the top. These are about 2.5 inches tall, 2 3/8, somewhere in there, real close to that. All right, there's something way down in here. I want to make sure we don't miss anything. But it's practically to the floor. We've done. Okay. That's that. What else is in here? Oh, okay. Way more than I thought was. We're just going to dig in here for the surprise. Okay, I got all of them. Let's see what we got. Oh, the fan's blowing my hair. We have, oh, I think this is a string lady. Made in Japan. It'll be a $6 start. She has that spot right here. Well, there's one in the back. For hanging it on the wall is usually what that is. And then the ball of string or twine or whatever goes in there and you pull it out. She's kind of a colonial lady. And what did I miss? Beck, you have a question. That's the big white owl. Oh, well, I can tell you in a minute. But what did I, oh, the shakers. You got it, Steph. I got you. We'll write that down. I will come back to the owl questions. Stephanie. This is the rosebud salt and pepper. I'm not holding up the right thing. They're at $4 for the pair. Got you, Stephanie. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yep, we got that lady. She is 4.5 inches tall, for reference. That big. That is a, what's the name of it? All the names are leaving my head. Indiana glass? Oh, all right, everybody, settle down. It's the covered owl. I want to say Indiana, but I don't think that's what it is. Yes, it is. Or Westmoreland, one of the two. It's really hard to see the mark at the bottom. It's underneath there. But he's going to a glass show because those guys are hard to find. And I think I have another one. I think I have a brown one somewhere as well that hasn't been unpacked yet. So he's neat because he has a carnival finish as well. I've seen them in like the purple slag before, and they made them in all the different colors. So sure. I think that once we get set up in Round Top, it'll be so much easier for me to show you some more glass, a bigger variety of glass, because there'll be much more space for it to be set up. This is very close setting for me. I basically only have a couple shelves for displaying or pulling stuff down from, and I'll be able to do some lives from our Round Top location and be able to bring you some more glass, because we will definitely be concentrating on that there as well. All right, next up, I have a little personal salt and pepper shaker. These are in clear with little red plastic toppers. And okay, Em, I see you. They have the shakers on top. These will be, let's do a $5 start. They sit in the little holder. I believe these were more of a mass-produced kind of item. They might have been from you know, some pattern originally, but then this was a really neat way to have an individual salt and pepper shaker at every place setting. And I got you, M. String lady. I know it's kind of hard because I'm pulling all sorts of different kinds of stuff out. And I know some people are like, well, I want to see everything before I make a decision. And so if there's definitely something that I have passed, please let me know. Send me an email, throw it in the chat, make a comment on the video, any of those things, and we'll see what we can do. And hopefully it hasn't made it all the way to the booth and sold there by then. This is a little ironstone dolphin. He's a little guy. So he can be a $7 start. There's the underside. These were hand carved, I believe, 70s-ish, give or take. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 inches long and about 2 1/4, 2.5 tall here. Almost 2 inches wide. And I have a few, I've put a few of, let's finish a sentence. I've had a few of these before, and I've started putting them more in the front center of my booth. So I think before I get all the fall put in there, I'm going to put a little bit more of the seashells, the kind of the late summer nautical sea life kind of stuff, especially since I've got a little bit more of a collection of it going right now out at my booth. So that'll be fun to add with that. You go over there. Don't go anywhere. Boy. There was more in the bottom of that container than I thought there was. Oh, yeah. This one I need to research. So this one is going to need to just chill out for a minute. I have a stone egg. I believe this one has been dyed to, I want to say it's definitely a green, kind of an emerald green to a little bit of a blue. Got a little blue in it. $4. I love these stone eggs. They eventually sell out of my booth. I keep them at the $4 to $5 range with you guys, and they're at the booth, and they're great for filling up a basket. It's about 2.5 inches long. There's a lot of fun grain in it. Grain? Oh, I think that's the word I wanted. So, all right. We got that for Bonnie. Green egg. Green eggs. Too bad we don't have any ham for that to go with. At $4. Perfect. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm going to put it right here with that green lady so it won't roll away. Everybody sit nice together now. Perfect. This one hasn't been unwrapped yet. Well, you know, comes out automatically. All those Dr. Seuss books that we had at school and read to our kids forever and ever and ever. Green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Don't need a monetization strike for that, but we'll just leave it at that. I have a couple more salt and pepper shaker pairs. We can do a $3 choice. They'll be the same start. I have a pair of pineapples in a ceramic, painted brown and green. There is the shakers. There are the cork stoppers. I do not see any marks. I'm guessing these are mass produced. Approximately 2.5 inches tall. Cute little pineapples. And the other one is another set with the red shaker lids, but these are much bigger. This is how the tiny ones that were the individual ones on the stand. And these ones are clear with the holes at the top with the plastic lids. probably, I'm guessing 2 inches tall and about an inch across the top. Those do not have no mark on those either, but they're glass and then plastic at the top. All right. Okay, you need to scoot over. There we go. Everybody can share. Is anyone interested in a Uno game themed in the Big Bang Theory? Now, it was originally packaged like, like a kind of a zip package, but it is new in the package. And then I was going to say, this one will be a $5 start. The cards have never been opened. Now the package needs a little bit of like glue because the corner was coming up, but they've never been opened or played with. And it's all themed with the characters from the Big Bang Theory. They have their pictures on all the cards. You got it, Romola. Do you want the bag also, or just the container, the card box? Because the bag was, that was pulled open. It does have a zip lock, like kind of thing at the top. If you want it, I'll include it. Oh, well, no bag. Okay, but there's the instructions. I'll throw those in the box. You got it. They fit right there in the box. So that is Romola. And that is the Uno Big Bang. I used to watch the reruns of this when I'd stay up late with the kids. I almost think I saw the whole series at one point just on reruns. It's a funny show. A lot of good one-liners. Lots of bazingas in there. Zingers. What is this doing over here? Oh, I have more glass. It was decided not to. It was sitting in the stuffed animal pile. In the plush pile. These are Heisey horses. They go up to $20+ depending on what color they are. These are clear, however. I have 2 of the same style. Heisey horse. They will be, let's just do $8 choice. And I'm going to tell you how tall he is, but he had sticker on him still. He is almost 6.5 inches tall by 1.5. So about 2 inches this way, 6.5, 6.5, 5.5, 1.5. Heisey made these horses multiple different colors, and then there's like 3 or 4 different positions. There's one where his legs are like his head's way down. There's one where he looks like he's running, but super cute, nice, clean glass, very clear. I was gonna see if I saw the logo on it. It might, oh, there it is. It's hiding. You see the diamond there? It has the H in the middle. That is the Heisey Glass Factory mark. And here's the other one right there. Yes, they are. I know I have a couple more of them packed away somewhere, and I think what I had last time out was 2 of the 3 styles, and probably this one was one of them. But I never pass up Heisey when I can get it. So I'm gonna do this while we're looking. So Nancy and Bonnie is out. Thank you so much. Bonnie, do you want 1 or 2? Excuse me, Nancy. Nancy Kell. I always want your name to have an S on the end of it. I always write, when I'm writing it fast, I put Kells. I don't know why. She would like 1. You got it. At 10. And so then, as we're calling that for her, Bonnie, are you interested in the other one? If not, no worries. They're both They're both the same. Is there, there's really nothing that, can I pick for you? I'm not seeing anything. I mean, it's the same shape, same style. Probably needs I'll do a little cleanup, get the rest of that sticker off of it for you. And then if you're fine with me picking which one, they look the same to me. Perfect. Thank you. Bonnie will take the other one. Thank you, Bonnie. SY horse. Not 10. Perfect. Wonderful. That's the end of that. All right. I think I am to a place that we can do some rapid fire plush. Is there anything anybody wanted to see again quick? Let me know. Throw it in the chat. I'll bring it back up. You horses need to go right up here so you don't get lost. Perfect. That's that. That's that. All right. All right. Kim, are you ready to do some, basically what I'm going to start with is try and keep on the same price point, and you can just claim if you're interested in it with the style of the animal, like purple unicorn. So this is a tie. It does not have its tush tag. $3. The purple plush. This is the silky ones, the Beanie Boo unicorn. And that's that guy. So that would be pink, purple unicorn. Okay, you're going in there. And I'm going to send them off to a tub. And if there's something somebody is interested in, I will pull it and write it down. And I will try and stay in the $3 range as long as I can, Kim. But I have a whole, we got to take some of these to the booth. It's been a little while. This is a brand called Nate and Jules, and they make different dogs that are very realistic looking. And this is a German Shepherd. And I know I have another one. I got 2 different dogs when I got this guy. So this one will be the German Shepherd. Got the black to brown on the back of his head. Let's see. That one's going to go here. This one is a $3 also. Well, no. Come on now. There's one. Here's one. He's a frog. His name is, oh, he's not a tie, so he doesn't have a name. He's a Gans frog. He's spotted in the greens, olive, black, lime, and yellow. Super cute little guy. Kind of more realistically with the way the legs are. Not as characterized. Okay, come on now. Don't stick on the tub. I have a sloth. This guy is adorable. He is super soft. The brand is Nature's Planet. Romola on the frog. Thank you. What does it have? I thought that it had, no, this isn't that one. There was one that had like magnets or Velcro, but he's super soft little sloth. Super soft sloth. Let's say that 4 times fast. Oh, here's the other. Okay. Whoever that was went down to the floor. We'll find him back in a minute. This is the other realistic looking, I think it's a wolf or a coyote. I should look and see more. We'll investigate the tag a little bit more. That's the Nate and Jules style again. Does it say on the tag what he is? Date of manufacturing, 2014, December 25. He was made on Christmas. No, there is not anything on the tag that says what he is. Maybe a husky. Yeah. But I thought they were nice because they were, I haven't seen this brand before, but they're so realistic. I love the paws and the faces. Are you claiming or helping us try and decide what he is, Stephanie? Let me know. And who went on the floor? Oh, Pluto. Pluto went on the floor. Okay. Helping. You got it. Okay, we're going to switch to a $4 start for a moment. This guy has his hang tag. Thank you, Stephanie. And his name is Barley, some sort of a dog. Oh, we'll know when we read his tag. He is, it just says, I have a cute and fluffy face. Please take me home. That's the right place. Birthday, August 24th. Doesn't tell us what kind he is. Originally $6.99. That's Barley. Kind of a chow, or got more fur right here. I don't know. I'm not good with all the dog breeds. Don't know why. Just wasn't my thing. Okay, that one go here. This one is an orangutan. $4 start. Made by Aurora. It's got nice big long arms. That super soft plush. Really great condition. He's kind of the size of the regular tie. I have a parrot. He reminds me of what you want, like on like a pirate on your shoulder for a pirate day. He is from Wild Republic. If I could figure out how to get him, you know, like the ones that Disney does with the magnets, we could get a magnet in there. We could get them all set up to sit on your shoulder. I have a Pluto. He will be a $4 start because his tush tag has been removed. So I can't tell you if he came from the parks or where he originally came from, but he is a little Pluto style. His eyes are behind his nose there. About the same height as a tie, but a little bit bigger this way. And okay. This one is a $4 start. This is a Beanie Boo. Waddles. I haven't seen this color tag before. It's blue and purple and yellow instead of the traditional red. It's a little penguin. And his tush tag is purple also. For Waddles. For the penguin. And then same way, $4 start. I have a purple and pink unicorn. The Beanie Boos. Wonder if they were original, like early on or something. This one says, my pretty colors match oh so well, and my magical horn can cast a spell. Oh, that's why? Okay. I wondered. I mean, but some of the other Beanie Boos have the red tag. I don't know. Got me, but this one doesn't have like the sparkle eyes. But pink purple unicorn. Okay. We're just gonna go for the plush marathon here. Back to a $3 start, please. This is one of those the slap bracelet style ones. There we go. And it's a pastel unicorn with gold on its feet, its hands, by, I think that's the Animal Planet. What does it say? Wild Republic. And it does that slap where it can go around an arm, a hand, a backpack strap. $3 start on the unicorn. This one is Aurora, green plush teddy bear. $3 start. He does have his tag. It has the original, came from a florist, look like. Or the floral department. I think sometimes like our grocery store puts floral tags on like that. But he is a little bit smaller, not as tall as the tie beanies, but Aurora is a great brand, great plush. $3 start. I have, oh, listen, Mulan, not Mulan. The one from Moana. Wowzers, that one got stuck. She is, her flower is a little bit smushed right there, but she's in good condition otherwise. $3 start. I was going to try and see who she was made by. She is a Disney plush, just Disney licensed. It doesn't say park or, I'm not going to show you under her dress, but there's a Disney character one. Oh, yes. Another one of these. I love these. I think these are super cute. Another monkey with the slap bracelet style from the Wild Republic. I don't know what kind of monkey we would call him, but he's got that big nose. There's his slap bracelet style. Kim, you don't have to put in, a whole bunch of big information on these. You could minimize it if you'd like to. It's up to you. All right, what else we got here? $3 start. These are the little balls that Ty makes, the little critters. Oh, Cindy's going to take the monkey slap bracelet one. You got it, Cindy. Perfect. So this one that way I was just starting with was, what is he? Hazel. They're calling it a tie puff, but they're the round ones. They've had, we were looking at these because Mom was trying to find one to match what she already had. And there's a puff, there's a bowl, there's a couple different styles in these round ones by Ty. So this one's called Hazel, and I'm not sure what kind of critter that is. And then this one is a hedgehog. He's Gans. And just a cute little one. That one can be a $2 start because he's a little tinier. And that's the curveball we're going to throw, Kim, because then I'm going to go back to Ty, another puff. And this guy is a little white mouse, and his name is Bree. How cute is that? Yeah, Mom was looking for a mini to match her Mickey in these puffball styles. Look at the little white mouse. Now, this is the only kind of mouse that I think is cute. This one right here. Got the sparkles and everything. Let's go to the next one. Cindy's going to take the mouse. You got it, Cindy. That is the Tie Puff mouse. 3. Perfect. Thank you. It looks like I haven't done plush in a while. I think that there was a sale and I pulled a bunch and I wasn't showing them every time I got them. I think that's what happened. Yeah, little piece of kitten in the bottom of that bag. It's going to sit here. It's going to sit right here. Okay. Oh, funny. That's funny, Bonnie. I'm glad it still survived. Okay. Next round. We'll stay in the $3 realm. This is one of those minky blankets with the plush. The little tan bunny rabbit. The satin edging. I do not see a maker's mark, but it has a floral embroidered corner on it. So it's ivory and tan. It's a cute little bunny. It's not like velvet. It's not like a character or anything. It's just a little bunny rabbit. $3 start. We have a Star Wars Stormtrooper. By Lucas Limited. I'm sure that's also all the Disney stuff. Oh, and he's got the Mattel. That one came through Mattel. Got the big head and the small body. $3 Stormtrooper. Now I know that there was a whole line of these mushrooms. I should keep this for a little mushroom show, but hey, we're throwing it in the plush. $3 start. It's the red and white mushroom. He's got a little face. Anthropomorphic. Distributed by, oh, it's an Oriental Trading one. It could be $2. It can be $2. Sorry. Sorry, Kim. We'll put him at $2. Mario Brothers. It kind of looks like Mario. You are correct. Bonnie's taking the mushroom. That's red and white for $2. You got it. Oh, I missed it. Thank you, Kim. Romola wants the Star Wars Stormtrooper and the bunny blanket. Perfect. Thank you, Romola. Think I'm caught up. It was in the middle of the changing of the price of the mushroom. All right. These two are a different one. Let's see what else we got. This one's a $3. It is a panda by Ty. It's one of my favorite styles with the little paws. His name is Ying, Y-I-N-G. He's got the little embroidered paws, and he's got the sparkle eyes. So I'm guessing it's part of the Beanie Boos kind of stylized ones. He's a $3 start. We have another, not a panda, still black and white though. Oh, nope, that's different. Trying to keep them closer together for Kim. All right, we're going to have to jump to 4 out of this section now. Cindy wants the panda. All right, Cindy B. Panda, Pandy, panda for Ty at 3. You got it. These will be a $4 start. Oh, this one is super soft. Attic Treasures style tie. This is Debbie. Debbie the duck. Right there. I don't know if you remember, so in the 80s, 90s, where they were doing a whole bunch of the tie, they had the Attic Treasures collection, which kind of looked like the Boyd Bears. And I think that's where this little duck stylized came from. And it's that super soft minky fabric. And he has the hang tag and the tush tag. We have another $4 start. Tie. Pink flamingo called Pinky in the reversible sequence. So we have the super sparkly on one side and the hot pink on the other. Name is Pinky, $4 start. Sparkle eyes. No, that one. That is not it. That is it. Perfect. This will be a $4 start on a teddy bear. Come on. Anico International out of Springfield. Red ribbon, red satin ribbon bow. He looks like he's jointed. He's put together to look like he's got jointed legs, but they are not, they don't actually rotate. But he's a cute little teddy bear. He's a little bit taller, which means he is about 8 inches tall, and then his legs are about 6 inches out. So, a fun teddy bear. Another $4 start. Original Thai Beanie Baby Penguin. Chills is his name. We have the hang tag and the tush tag. Oh, tush tag this side. I don't remember this one. That's how, like I've said before, that's my original eBay name is Beanie Hunter. Because I would go looking for all the Beanie Babies for my mom while she was at work. Oh, January 2010. But yeah, he's a cutie. Same colorway as the panda. Okay, that one and that one. How we doing, Kim? Are we hanging in there? We're getting there. I told you I had a lot of plush. You got it, Cindy. Cindy wants the penguin. Oh, that was a $4 one. Got it. By Ty. Got it. Perfect. Let's save him for a moment. I think we're gonna dump this out so I can see him all. That's what we're gonna do. Well, okay. Boy, we just got, I mean, there is some variety in here tonight. I forgot all the guys we got here. He's gonna stay. We have a $4 start. And Bonnie wants the flamingo. Okay. That's the pink one. Got it. Perfect. I know. I was working on it, Kim. I was. Honest. I was. Okay. I got the penguin. I got the flamingo. Everybody's on it. Okay. $4 start. I have a Minnie Mouse. Now she has a tag from Applause. Hang tag and a tush tag. So I don't, it's not a park one. I don't know what, it doesn't have a, it says out of California, made in China. It doesn't have a date on that part. Doesn't have a date on that part either. But it's like a flat face with just the nose being 3D. A little bit different than lots of that Disney plush. All right. We're going to need to move up to a $5 start. I have a sloth. I don't, out of Costa Rica. This was a, probably a souvenir, and that should be the Costa Rica flag. And this is a sloth, and look, his hands have magnets, and they stick together. How cute. There we go. He's a big guy, and it says Costa Rica on his foot. So I'm guessing he's closer to 10 inches. Yep, right at 10 inches tall. I have a hippopotamus. This is by Baby Gund. Kind of a greeny blue color, gray blue, gray green. He's got beans in his bottom, so he sits up. He's got a little pocket. It could be for like a tooth fairy pillow. That would be really cute. A hippopotamus tooth fairy pillow. Baby Gund. He is a bigger one too. He is approximately, yeah, he's almost 10 inches. He's 10 inches as well. Kind of floppy, but that would be great. Other than, you know, could barely fit a quarter in there. And I don't know what teeth are going for these days, but I don't think parents are getting away with quarters anymore, are they? Spot. Lakeshore. But he looks like the Spot, like the dog Spot from the books. And his arms, or his legs, they're posable. All of them. All 4 of them. But there's no tags on him. But he goes with like the little books that are like See Spot Run. So he could totally be posed to sit up and everything. So he'd be really cute with a couple books as a present or a gift in a Easter basket or something like that. Still on the $5 starts. I have a giraffe. He is a rattle in his head. Baby Gans. I love the giraffes. Juvie giraffe, birth and up. There is the size on that. Brown with all the nice white stripes, long legs. So cutie. Okay, that's that. Oh, here we go. This is another $5 start. I think I've had this dragon before. I don't remember. He looks really familiar to me. He is a Gans? No, Russ. He's a green dragon with sparkle wings and horns. He's kind of got the minky that is sculptured with the stripes on his feet and his belly. Again, he is about 10 inches tall. And he's got embroidery on his face. That's those guys. Perfect. We're getting there. We're getting really close. Thanks for hanging with me on the plush tonight, guys. That'll be that one. That's a different one. Oh my gosh, that's a different one. Let's do I think we're going to be on the hippo. You got it, Romola. That is the hippo, $5. With the little pocket, he's so cute. Good choice. Thank you. Okay, $3 choices. I know. I have a horse by Aurora. No hang tag, great condition, brown horse. And I have a moose or a reindeer or, you know, I don't know. It's an antlered critter. $3 start, and he is by Stuffed Animal House. Sometimes I put these with my Scandi stuff, with like the reindeer or the caribou or something like that, depending on what I really think they actually look like. If I can discern what they are. I have another $3 start. It is the Puffball by Ty. I think this one is a toucan style. Let's see, what is his name? Owen. His name is Owen. Does it give us any description? No. I mean, he's a bird. A rainbow bird. Kind of like a toucan or a parrot of some sort. Tropical. that puffball style again, and he does have his hang tag and his tush tag. $4 start. We have a green dog for St. Patrick's Day. Ty Beanie Boo. His name is Emerald. Hi, MJ. Good to see ya. MJ is going to take the puff tie toucan. And that was 3. Perfect. He's got a little gold embroidered clover. His eyes are gold. His ears are gold. Push tag and hang tag. $4 start on the green puppy dog. Cindy wants to the green bear. Green dog. Thank you, Cindy. Tie, and he is at 4. Perfect. I have a couple that are $2 starts, and then we'll have the last bag, and we'll have done it for the night. I have a white kitty cat, $2 start. It says, "Get your hands on a Gans." A white little kitty cat. It's a smaller size. And I have another green frog, but this one is a little bit more, more like a characterization of a frog. It is made by, well, it's a Walmart brand one. So we had the white cat that MJ is in on. Thank you. At 2, white cat. Got it. The frog was 2. And I have a gray bunny rabbit. That is a $2 start. And this one does not have, it has this one's a Hobby Lobby style. But it was such a cute little furry bunny rabbit. I thought I couldn't leave him there. So I have MJ down, and I have for the cat. And I don't think I missed anything. Phew. Okay, last round of the bag. Let's see. We have an axolotl. Don't ask me how to spell it. I do not know. I will not be offended if we don't spell it correctly in the chat at all. He is made by Fiesta. He will be a $3 start. He has black and blue. Axolotls are all the rage. Look at his long tail. Kind of looks like a skunk in a way, but I'm pretty sure that's what he is. So that is a $3 start. Okay, we're getting down to the end of it. Kim, good job. I have no idea if that's, I don't, like I said, I couldn't even proofread that if I tried. Appreciate it. I have 5 left. Those are going to save. 5 left. We'll do a count. This guy is going to be a $5 start. Folk Mantis, the chameleon. Can we see his tag right there? How realistic this one looks. Oh, it's like a puppet. That's cool. He's a puppet. Doesn't know. Yeah, I can't work his mouth, but $5 start on the chameleon, like a realistic looking one. You don't know. Close enough. Close enough. He's got a curled up tail. And yeah, so that's the brand. Folk Mantis, I believe. We're going to stay on a $5 start. I have a keychain. Nope, that's this one. $5 start for, sorry, it wasn't a keychain. I looked at it wrong. Boyd Bear. This is totally full of beans. He's got articulated. He's got joints on his arms, on his legs. White bear. It says "Be Mine" stitched on his foot. Light pink bow ribbon around the neck. Very Boyd's Bear-esque style-wise, as they are. He is approximately 10 inches tall when he is all stretched out, but he's got the jointed legs that he can sit down and is shorter than. So he is a $5 start. And then the last two, are $4 starts. Yeah, I just know how to pronounce it and say what it is. That's one of those ones that I probably would look at the word and not be able to pronounce it correctly, but because I've heard it said, I know how to say it. There's a couple words out there like that are rough. This is that cute little embroidered paws style, Beanie Boo, sparkle eyes, kind of a leopard cheetah look. His name is Lloyd. Push tag, hang tag. There's the other one right there. This little tail. Oh my goodness. $4 on him. And the last one that is a $4 start tonight is a Cocoa Surprise. It's got the hang tag, the tush tag, and it is a unicorn lion. They have the sparkle eyes, the sparkle horn, all the long hair, and there is also that little like a hard tag that they put on those ones for their brand. And that is the last one of my stash of plush at $4. I kept a couple for my Christmas thing, but other than that, we got through all of them that I wanted to get through tonight. Cindy's going to take the cheetah. Thank you, Cindy. Cindy B at $4. Cheetah. That one is a tie. Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I will pull all of those plush that got claimed. I just kept putting them in one place so I didn't have a big mess up here on the desk. And I think that we're going to call it a night. We're well into right at our 2-hour mark that I try and stick to. Thank you, Kim, so much for coming and helping out tonight. I appreciate your fast typing fingers. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All the thumbs up. We're at 39 people hanging out in the chat tonight. That's amazing. Make sure that you are subscribed. I know YouTube's been taken away, adding all sorts of things going on weird with all the subscriber numbers lately. So, again, I will be working this week on all of the invoicing to get it all taken care of and caught up to date. And then we can focus on the next round of what we're doing and packing and getting ready for the next I don't know what we want to call it, the venture. That's what it is. It's a new adventure that we're going to get started on for this fall. So everybody have a great night, and we'll see you next week with Stephen. Bye, everybody.